Look at tourism in Florida. Surged in the last couple of months. 30 million domestic visitors just in the second quarter. That is up 260% over the year. But a big deal is it's up 6% from 2019. Amazing. The governor, DeSantis, says the boom is because Florida is open for business. Here's the quote. Florida continues to serve as an example to the country that when you reject lockdowns and unnecessary mandates, your economy will flourish. Mike Huckabee, former governor of Arkansas, joins us now. Governor, there seems like there's a trade-off. You open up and you get economic growth, but you also get a rise in COVID cases. You think Governor DeSantis made the right move?
Well, I think he has, because he's let people making their own decisions. And decisions that they make are ones they're going to be responsible for. And by the way, I'm not an avatar. This is really me. I want you to know. I think that idea is basically Zoom for ugly people like me. That's where this is going. There's no doubt about it. But let's get back to Florida.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's right. Great face for radio. I've been told that before. The fact is, people have a right to make decisions and live in a free society, and sometimes they'll make decisions that I wouldn't make. I snow skied once at age 21, and I promised God if I lived through getting down the side of that mountain, I'd never do it again. I've kept my promise to God. I don't do motorcycles. I don't ride even Ferris wheels and roller coasters because I'm a little bit careful about such things. But I don't mind if other people want to ride a motorcycle or get on the Ferris wheel. That's their business. I think in some ways we've got to let adults make decisions. And Stu, if I could quote from the great C.S. Lewis, the Christian philosopher who's just brilliant, and I'll make it quick. He says, of all tyrannies, a tyranny sincerely exercised for the good of its victims may be the most oppressive. It would be better to live under robber barons than under omnipotent moral busybodies. To be cured against one's will in curative states which we may not regard as disease is to be put on a level of those who have not yet reached the age of reason, or those who never will, to be classed with infants, imbeciles, and domestic animals. I think that's a great reminder that part of being a free human being is the right to make decisions that others would find offensive or even unacceptable.
I think we're coming from exactly the same place, Governor. Let's see how you feel about this one. We just got this in. The Treasury says states, if they wish, can use pandemic funds to extend those emergency benefits. They would extend them well beyond their supposed expiration date of September. You might get this money to stay at home into next year. Where's the incentive to go back to work, Governor?
There isn't any. Stu, I've got a better idea. Instead of giving the money to people who don't come to work, give that extra money to the people who do go back to work. They're the ones keeping the economy going. Exactly. If you're trying to hire anybody right now, good luck. Nobody wants to work. So construction jobs, restaurant jobs, basically anything in the service industry is choking because of these free handouts to people who don't work. I say take that money and give it as a bonus to the people who will come to work and who will get the economy going again.
But we're displaying our age, Governor. They don't want to work. This younger generation, they don't want to work. How many times have I said that? Or my parents or grandparents said it. Anyway, that was a great quote from C.S. Lewis, and thank you very much for bringing it to us. I'll make a plaque and put it on my wall, because that's a good one. Governor, we'll see you again.
It is a good one.
It is. Thanks.
All right, thanks.